Welcome to the UnderMike show with Sam. We're back.
We're back, baby. It's a little bit of a layoff, but I'm happy to be back here. And we got spring football again. A little bit different than last year, just having one league, but we got something at least.
Yeah, I like it. I like that they combined and makes it a little, I think, easier to follow. And
I don't want easier to follow. I want more to follow. Damn it.
I'm just excited. So we got four teams from each league, correct? Is that it?
Yeah. Pretty much XFL and USFL each got 4 teams in this new league, and they're kind of in their own divisions too. I believe it's like broken down. Yeah, USFL and XFL, and the league is called the UFL. I don't know how I feel about the name of the league, but it is what it is. We've got gambling and we've got DFS. That's all we really need.
There we go. So it's starting this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
And you got some plays ready to roll.
Yeah, quickly because I'm accountable. I took an over in the Super Bowl, but we didn't do much. I lost like 1.75 units, so it wasn't anything crazy. I'm down 3.85 units. You didn't play anything on the Super Bowl, so you still, the last time you swept the board we had up there, plus 8.6 units. So combined, we're still up. And then last year, which included the USFL/XFL season, we were 23.55. This year, we are plus 4.75. So I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. I saw these lines and I saw some things I like. So I'll get right into it. I did look. So they actually play at 8 different sites, and there's 3 domes, I think, and 5 stadiums. So there should be a chance for some weather potentially, because not every game can be in a dome in 1 week. So at least I think every week there'll be at least one potential weather situation. But I'm ready to jump right in the picks.
Okay.
All right. DC -6. Both these games, I have them lined at FanDuel. They should sponsor us if they were smart. I support them. Trust me. DC -6. They went 9-1 last year. Reggie Barlow is still the coach. Okay. Says there's going to be turnover of these teams. So here's why I like DC. Reggie Barlow is still the coach. Fred Keiss was the offensive coordinator. He's still an offensive coordinator. And Greg Williams, my guy, my defensive coordinator, is defensive coordinator. And early in the season, I think it's going to be big that they have this continuity. They're bringing back the same coaches. They're going to have aggressive defense with Greg Williams. And they also, as we all know, the most important position in football, quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu. He's probably the second best quarterback in the UFL, behind St. Louis's quarterback, which was AJ McCarron. So we got a guest spot. That probably it wasn't a black cat, so that's good.
So hairless cat right now.
Yeah, DC takes on San Antonio. It's at San Antonio. San Antonio has a new staff. I think Hines Ward was a coach last year. Got rid of him. Wade Phillips, a veteran coach at NFL level, does take over. I'm not saying he's a bad coach, but it is a new staff. And it sounds like they are going to rotate quarterbacks potentially early. So everything for me is pointing DC. They added a NFL caliber receiver in Kiki Kuti, who's just always injured is his problem. He's always hurt, but if he stays healthy, he's going to be a devastating slot receiver in this league. Sign me up, DC -6. So, and then my other one is already moved. Honestly, I'm giving you the line, and it's right now as we record this. Earlier today, I saw +1.5. So, need to jump on this, and it could potentially move to -1 or -1.5. You never know if that comes into play. This is Memphis at Houston. Why I like Memphis, their coach. Again, a lot of it to me comes down to coaching and quarterback play and offensive line play. So Memphis does add coach John DeFilippo. Last year, he coached the New Orleans Breakers, who I was big on supporting. They went 7-3. He adds quarterback from the Stars, I believe the Philly Stars, Case Cookus, and
Cookus.
again, he's just a quarterback I trust. So I'm interested to see what John DeFilippo can do with him. He's got a lot of NFL experience. And like I said, I thought he did great things with the Breakers offense. The Houston looks like they're going to start Jared Guarantano at quarterback, who is a quarterback at Tennessee in college, I remember. But I'm guessing they might also play multiple QBs as well. Not a big fan of that early in the season. I feel like Memphis knows exactly what they have in both their coach and their quarterback. For that, I know they're on the road here, but I'm going to take them. I'm going to take what I feel is a more secure situation, more secure quarterback situation, and I like the coaching matchup. So I'm going to go with Memphis as my other pick. So
Okay.
Picks.
Sounds good. I will look at the weather. I kind of lost sense of time today.
Yeah.
I'll send a little tweet out. So we got San Antonio. That's a dome.
Yes.
Houston is not, I believe, correct?
Yes. Somebody, Michigan plays at Ford Field. That's a dome.
Yeah.
San Antonio plays at the Alamo Dome.
Right.
And then what's the big? St. Louis plays it in a dome too.
Yeah.
Those are the three domed teams. So we already know DC at San. So we know the Houston game is not in a dome. And I'm trying to remember what the other two matchups who they're at this week. We'll have to take a look at who's roading away. But so take a look. I didn't hear of any rumblings or anything, but it'd be best for you to take a look at that.
All right.
The other thing I'm excited about is UFL DFS on DraftKings. I love these niche DFS sports. I play less and less DFS, but I really like these niche ones because I feel like if you play NBA or you play MLB, all of it is these bigger name guys that run everything through a computer. Very tough to beat. Not saying they're not going to do that on this as well, but there's just a lot less information out there for them to have. And there's things that can be picked up and missed, in my opinion. So I got some picks here that I really like. Let's start with a quarterback, E.J. Perry. He's 8,800. That's who I'm going to slot in at quarterback. I think he'll be owned somewhere around 15%, which isn't bad. Maybe the third most owned quarterback. If he's any lower than that, he's even better. He is the Michigan quarterback, and I really like him for a couple reasons. One, he provides rushing upside, always key at the quarterback spot. Two, I project St. Louis, and most do, to be beating Michigan. So the trail script is big. He's going to have to try to come from behind, put up points. So that's my quarterback. I'm locking him in. I think Teamu at DC will be very popular, and probably AJ McCarron. Like I said, those are the two best actual quarterbacks in the league. So, I like that spot for him. And I'm going to give you a running back here. At running back, I'm going with Cameron Harris, 7,500. He is the running back for DC. Goes nicely with my pick. A little bit, again, script. If they got the lead, you can see them lean on the run. Last year, they were by far the most successful running team in the league that they were in. So I don't see that going any different. And they lost their stud running back from last season. Abram Smith tore his ACL. He's out for the year. And there was quotes I read about the coach is very confident in Cameron Harris to step into his shoes and fill them. He scored 2 touchdowns in the playoffs last year for them. He was a stud on his way to the NFL at Miami, and he got injured himself. Decided not to go back to college, declare for the draft. Nobody took him. So he's fresh, and 7,500. I like him. And then,
sounds like a good one,
yeah. Lastly, this is the wide receiver spot. These are 2 wide receivers for E.J. Perry. A couple thoughts here. So Trey Quinn, 6,900. Devin Gray, 5,300. Both Michigan wide receivers again. A lot of times in DFS, you want to hook up wide receivers with a quarterback. So there's 2 thoughts here. A lot of people are going to probably, if they use E.J. Perry, use one of these 2 guys. The way you could be contrarian, so to speak, is either use both or potentially use neither. But I want to give both guys here. I think both are good plays. Trey Quinn, 6,900. Devin Gray, 5,300. If they're playing catch-up, these guys are going to get a ton of targets. So I've started a couple teams I put through, and these are the guys I'm keying on. Defense, I'll probably support my guy Greg Williams and go with the DC Defenders unless I can't afford them. So, but it looks like the way it's set up is you'll probably be able to afford a lot of what you want. So,
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I like these niche DFS sports.
Yeah, it looks good. That's looks like a wrap for week 1.
Yeah. I want to get in, hit it quick. I'm actually gonna post. I just looking on StreamYard. Seems real simple. I'm gonna try to cut a couple shorts up and throw up real short video, real short things on Twitter/X,
Okay.
as I call it. So just because maybe some people consume it there, but I know people are looking for UFL content. I like these like little niche things. I was glad that they've at least have another season. And we'll see. I mean, there's been guys last year that were in the leagues that are all back, and there's some that, moved on to the NFL and got shots in the NFL. So I think it's exciting.
Good deal. All right. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, I'll check out the weather here, and if there's anything I like, I'll send out a tweet on X on that. But
yeah, it sounds good to me. Let's go 2-0.
All right, let's do it.
One unit. We're not going crazy yet. 1 unit each.
1 unit. All right.
All right. Later.